At 70 years old, Kevin Costner remains one of Hollywood's most iconic leading men, a symbol of American strength, integrity, and quiet heroism. From Dances with Wolves to The Bodyguard, Field of Dreams, and most recently Yellowstone, his presence has always commanded respect. But behind that calm smile and classic charm lies a far more complicated story, one filled with heartbreak, sacrifice, and painful choices that cost him dearly. The tragedy of Kevin Costner isn't about scandal or downfall. It's about a man who gave everything to his art, only to find that success can come with a crushing emotional toll. Kevin Costner was never supposed to be a Hollywood star. He grew up in a modest home in California, the youngest of 3 boys, with parents who struggled to make ends meet. From an early age, Kevin learned the value of hard work and perseverance. His path to fame wasn't handed to him. He built it piece by piece, working odd jobs while chasing a dream most said was impossible. But when The Untouchables and Bull Durham made him a household name, he quickly became one of Hollywood's most bankable stars. For years, everything he touched seemed to turn to gold. Yet, behind the scenes, Kevin's personal life was unraveling. In the 1990s, while his career soared, his marriage to his college sweetheart, Cindy Silva, fell apart after 16 years. The divorce was one of Hollywood's most talked-about splits, and one of the most expensive, costing him a reported $80 million. But more than the money, it was the emotional cost that broke him. He later admitted that balancing fame, family, and work had become impossible. "I was gone too much," he said. "I missed too many moments." The man who played heroes on screen had lost his own family in real life. After years of searching for stability, Kevin eventually remarried, finding love with Christine Baumgartner, a model and designer. For a time, it seemed like he had finally found peace, raising a new family and rediscovering purpose. But even that chapter ended in heartbreak. In 2023, after 18 years of marriage, Christine filed for divorce, citing irreconcilable differences. Friends close to the actor said he was devastated. The timing couldn't have been worse. He was deeply invested in his hit series Yellowstone, which had reignited his career and earned him a new generation of fans. Rumors swirled about behind-the-scenes conflicts with the show's creators, but those who knew him said the real battle was internal, trying to hold his family together while his professional world demanded everything of him. As if personal loss wasn't enough, Kevin has also faced growing criticism and public scrutiny, something that has weighed heavily on him. Once adored as the all-American leading man, he's seen his private struggles turned into tabloid headlines. Friends describe him as a deeply emotional and introspective man who feels things more deeply than he lets on. "He's not the tough cowboy people think he is," one insider said. He's a man who carries his pain quietly. Still, through all the heartbreak, Kevin continues to work. He recently poured his own money into a massive passion project, Horizon, an American Saga, a film series he spent decades dreaming of making. It's his love letter to the country, to storytelling, and perhaps to himself. But even as he creates, there's a melancholy in his eyes, a reflection of all he's lost along the way. The tragedy of Kevin Costner isn't one of failure, but of the heavy cost of being devoted to something greater than yourself. He built a legacy that will live forever, but in doing so, he sacrificed parts of his soul most never see. At 70, he remains strong, dignified, and endlessly talented. Yet behind the legend is a man quietly enduring heartbreak after heartbreak, still searching for peace in a life that gave him everything, but also took so much away.